둘, 셋.
내 꿈과 Hi, we are Dreamcatcher.
Hey, react to the K.
Oh.
From Dreamcatcher.
We are having our second online concert, Dreamcatcher Dystopia 7 Spirits, with a live band setting.
Yes, we will perform with our live band, so don't miss out on this unique experience.
We don't want to answer insomnia questions during the concert. And that is why we have a mission for you. Yeah. Help us collect and choose the best question from insomnia and we will answer them.
Wow.
We hope to see you and all insomnias at our second online show.
Bye!
You are now reacting to the 7-member girl group Dreamcatcher and their 2020 release, Boca. Boca is a follow-up to the music video that they released before this one, called Scream. And at the beginning of Scream's music video, text pops up on the screen that says, "One day, suddenly the light did not come, people forgot how to say good things." And the song was about enduring abuse and bullying and feeling the need to scream. In contrast to Scream, which was about opening your mouth, the lyrics for Boca proclaim that they will shut someone else's. The lyrics express the frustration of watching someone being hurt by those words and feeling the urge to protect them. In Spanish, the word boca means
mouth. I took Latin in high school.
The lyrics of the chorus sing, "Where is the love? If those thorny words start to hurt you, I won't let them open that boca." The Dreamcatcher member Sua said that through this song, they wanted to send out a message of hope to the people who are hurt by irresponsible words of others.
That's nice.
The song is composed and...
Yeah, this is a long one.
Yeah, it's a long one. You're doing great. You're doing great. The song is composed by the producers Olander and Lees.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Whoa.
The tree did a
The
thing.
same tree, yeah.
The Pleasantville thing.
Well, it's the same tree as Scream.
I love that descending scale. I think they're doing just with their voices.
Same thing, different bass, different harmony.
Ooh! Ooh! I love this girl.
That brigatone is really, really cool. And I definitely said that on the first try.
The bass stays at irregular time intervals than what our ears are used to. Ooh, and then that chord gets introduced.
Huh?
We're in major now.
Wow, vibe changed. They went like kind of metal with it.
Oh. She said rock.
And then now they're wearing all black. It's like angst.
Whoa.
I'm really fucking with the like they just constant bass.
Oh my god, her voice. Dami, every time. I love this part. Ah. Whoa.
You're right though, that build-up in the back is crazy.
It's explosive. I love
It's
it.
explosive.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, one second. Oh, this is good.
Oh. Oh my god, she just got stabbed.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Oh.
Turning into the vibrato was very nice.
That was such a headbanger.
Oh.
Can we go off? What did you like about that track?
The variety. I feel like K-pop has, like, all the K-pop I've seen so far has been like EDM, jazz, a little bit of church, some funk. It's just different from like the usual like groups. I feel like I remember, I think it was like either The Bridge, she was like singing, and then there was another girl like and her voice was more not piercing, but just like a little bit stronger, and then like behind her was like this soft, like long, like melody, just like melismatic. I'm using my words from music history right now, of just like, and then this girl's just like going off behind it, and I just really liked just like the texture and like the layering within it. It was giving me life, it was giving me flavor, and then like I liked that how at the ending, this background was really intense, but also the like vocals itself was intense. I just thought it was like a good arc of just like building and building, and it's finally taking you there, and she went off. Like she just let it all out, and I was like, okay.
It's also very interesting. I don't know if you hear this in songs, but when people use their falsettos, usually like there's a bit of like energy that's lost, you know what I'm saying? When you have like a build-up and then they go into a falsetto, because physiology of falsetto is like you're not applying as much pressure or whatever. It's a very like, it's like very like weightless, but here it doesn't sound like there's any energy being lost when they go like I can't remember what they did in that one part, but
Yeah, they're definitely mixing
right there,
between
right there.
registers.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Mm-hmm. Like it still sounds like it's in place, or it still sounds like it belongs.
Yeah, I'm curious. Could you guys go through and just talk about, you know, falsetto versus mix versus belt and how it fits in the song?
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so there's the breathy, like the sotto voce, right?
I feel like here it's,
And now that's belt.
yeah, and as you hear in the production, it's starting to get more complex and it's starting to speed up a lot more. And now here there's like a lot more like
Yeah.
belty, and then right there though, however, when they go up almost into like a descant part, it doesn't sound like it's out of place, even though it is definitely in like a falsetto part of the voice.
Right. Well, one of the things I noticed too the first time going through is that I think, I don't know, maybe you felt the same, but the most noticeable belt moment for me was "Where is the love?" That "Where is the love" part.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that was intentional. Maybe.
Oh, that's a smart observation.
Because that's the text, that's kind of like angry, you know? Like,
Yeah.
where is the love? And so why not belt that, add that core to the voice? Because there's no breath in that moment. So maybe that's why it was so noticeable.
Because that's like the most powerful part of the text. That's like the part that they want to like bring out the most.
I will say, this time listening to it by itself, I liked the first half. I liked the pre-chorus and the verse a little more, the dun, 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 dun. I like the way there were basically two simple chords. I mean, in the verse part, the C sharp minor and the A major. You're always guessing when it's going to change because it doesn't do the regular predictable thing. And then the pre-chorus is cool because then it introduces the major 4, I guess, the sharp 6 bass, and then does some more lively stuff, which I also like. But then once that Dreamcatcher metal sound comes in, I just want more blast.
I think that was a good point with the compression. It was.
Yeah.
I think there's too much compression. What is this? No. Oh, sorry. Wait. I think it's this. Yeah. I like when the bass sits on that note for I think over 2 rappers, and it's just a plane with the bass. I've never heard anything like that before. Like it sounds almost alien in that there's no growth or movement through it.
It's a drone.
But it's the most bizarre drone I think that I've like.
Yeah.
I don't know, something about it, and the way that they kept having opportunities to get out of that, like so many avenues to change, and they just kept going with that drone. Like I was really getting into that. I really liked that, and I think that was conscious too. Like they were like, we can get out of here, and the listener will expect us to, but we're not going to, and we're going to keep it moving like this.
The pre-chorus, that's the flowery part. The harmonic element in the pre-chorus, the very beginning, you don't really pay attention to the harmony of it, or at least for me. I think it's all about like those heavy beats and just kind of like the whole dark, heavy texture of it. But in the pre-chorus, it's different because the texture is lighter, and then you can hear, without any heavy beats and stuff, you can hear the harmonic element of it. And I noticed after the pre-chorus, I liked how they put in like the really, like the vibrant tone of the chorus. It reminded me of Lion King or something. Like the chorus of like the people like singing like their hearts out. Yeah, I was like, oh.
I really like this one because I thought that there's a lot of like just like smaller things that they added in that were really cool. Let me just listen to it at the start of it. The singer is presenting a melodic idea. Like there's like this da 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 responding to what she's saying, and that caught me here because I was like, oh, they're trying to like have a conversation with the sounds. There's also a part later where I heard like there was like this really melodic guitar riff that just like also caught me here. Just like tiny things that really brought together the piece. It wasn't crazy as far as what they were doing, but they were really tasteful and melodic with how they placed the melody, but also just accompanying sounds that really felt intentional.
I thought the chorus seemed out of place a little bit, timbrally at least. It was a cool chorus. I just think it didn't totally fit in with the rest of the tune. They like switched vibes, and it's just like such a contrasting type of music. When I listen to something and there's like an electric guitar riff that comes out like that or something, part of me is always thinking like, what is that musician doing the rest of the song? Like, are they just like sitting back with like no instrument in their hands? Or so it's weird when I hear like a timbre come out in the mix that just isn't there for the rest of the song completely. It feels just a little too forced in.
I see what you mean with that. I guess like in a way I kind of like that because I like when songwriters, even if they pick two vibes that don't necessarily like mesh well, being direct and being like, okay, we're just gonna go for this vibe and we're just gonna like go into it. Like what I said, just like the little like elements added with it that I can more easily connect to. Like I felt like there were certain parts of the song and just like little like harmonic choice or just one instrument used just once, but like I felt like the placement was cool as far as the whole journey that the piece was trying to take us on. And I thought when it went to the rock section, I guess that's kind of like the like tension in release. It's like they come from another angle that you don't necessarily think they're going to do, and you're like, the fact that they were able to like take you out of your comfort zone but then bring you back, and it's just that much more like, yeah, like I love this.
It was really good. I liked how they built everything up to like the ending in a way.
It started with like a cappella vibes with the percussion, and I was like, I know this is Dreamcatcher and I know it's about to like go off, so I'm really curious where this is going. And then it like brought in like the rock guitar and stuff and like went very rock, and I was like, wow, that was just a lot. And the guitar riff definitely reminded me of another song, and I want to say it's Evanescence, but I know it's not.
That's but like that I was like getting like sad boy vibes.
Evanescence? Is this like, are we back in 1990s, like growing up? Is that okay?
But it's like we needed it. Like it was needed.
So your favorite moment was like the bridge when they had a mix of like gentle vocals and really powerful vocals. Cloud, did you have a favorite moment?
I think maybe as soon as we got to the drop, like where it like went into rock, and I did like the da 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 dum da 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 dum. They were missing a note though, because they had like a rest in the middle of the. Let me see if I can find one. Yeah, da 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 da. Because I always thought that it was just gonna be steady eighth notes. It's not.
Oh, so they have like a little elongation.
No, that's nice. I like when people subvert my expectations though. Like because I thought it was gonna be eighth notes, I'm glad it's not just steady eighth notes.
I mean, overall, instrumentally though, you're definitely getting the frustration within the text, and like keep asking. They're phrases of questions. I think that's communicated through the instrumentation. It's heavy.
There's also an interesting amount of contrast between every single part. I felt like I just find that really interesting for a song that is very, or the theme of the song is very much like, the haters suck, you know what I'm saying? I liked it a lot.
Block out the haters.
Block out the haters.
Love yourself and love your fellow man, because that is all we have in this world is each other. And K-pop and music.